So before we start, Keith, about this whole episode about Wedding 101,
Yes.
what does back to basic mean to you before we start?
I mean, in general, if it's back to basics for me as a person, it means, get rid of the BS, go back to your basics, go back to your core beliefs, trust in your gut, get rid of the fluff, right? And
Okay.
I think when it comes to weddings, it's very similar. It's like I have this thing where I tell people about this anticipated experience,
Hmm.
and most couples get into this mind something and because I don't want to cuss, but they get into this mind thing where they of course my dogs are talking, where they start thinking about, like, oh my goodness, my guests are expecting like a 4-course meal, my guests are expecting a 20-piece band, my guests are expecting us to be at a 5-star resort. And I'm like, no, they're not. Most people, when they're thinking about going to a wedding, think, oh, I'm going to watch somebody get married, I'm going to have some cocktails, they're probably going to feed me, and I get to dance.
Hmm.
And so back to basics for that part is what I mean about that.
Yeah.
Get back to the basics of, like, what does a wedding truly mean to your guests that are coming? And then the rest of it is fluff.
Yeah.
So, why spend the money on it?
Of
Or be
course.
smart about the money that you spend. How about that?
That's so true because it does get expensive when it comes to weddings. And thank you again